Tonight, a CBS News investigation has uncovered a possible pay-to-play scheme involving the Republican National Committee and President Trump's choice for U.S. ambassador to the Bahamas. The nomination of billionaire Doug Manchester was stalled in the Senate when the RNC reached out with a very expensive request. Jim Axelrod has the story.
When Hurricane Dorian ravaged the Bahamas in September, Doug Manchester loaded up his private jet with supplies and headed to the hard-hit country where he hoped to soon be the U.S. ambassador.
You know who Papa Doug is. He's your big guy in town, folks. He's great.
Manchester, who prefers the nickname Papa Doug, gave $1 million to President Trump's inauguration and was nominated after Mr. Trump's swearing in. For 2.5 years, Manchester's nomination stalled, but his relief trip caught Mr. Trump's attention. He tweeted, "I would also like to thank Papa Doug Manchester, hopefully the next ambassador to the Bahamas."
You must have loved reading that tweet.
I did.
3 days later, he was hit up by RNC chairwoman Ronna McDaniel. In an email, she asked, would you consider putting together $500,000 worth of contributions from your family to ensure we hit our ambitious fundraising goal?
Does any part of you feel, if you had just cut the check for $500,000, that you would be the ambassador to the Bahamas?
No, because first of all, you have to get out of committee, you have to be voted on the floor. It's a big process.
A process that he quickly addressed. He wrote back to McDaniel's request for $500,000. As you know, I am not supposed to do any, but my wife is sending a contribution for $100,000. Assuming I get voted out of the Foreign Relations Committee on Wednesday to the floor, we need you to have the majority leader bring it to a majority vote. Once confirmed, our family, will respond.
You know what this looks like.
Well, it looks like it to you, but my wife gave out a separate funds, and she, in fact, loves Donald Trump.
We had concerns of just about judgment, about demeanor.
Former Senator Bob Corker chaired the Foreign Relations Committee and held up Manchester's nomination. We told him about Ronna McDaniel's $500,000 fundraising pitch.
The timing of that request, obviously, was not appropriate.
Even worse, he says, was Manchester's response. His big mistake, copying staffers of two of the senators who controlled his nomination, including Idaho's Jim Risch, the current chairman, alerting them to his willingness to donate more after confirmation.
I can only tell you that if I had received an email like that, there would have been a 5-bell alarm that went off.
And that's exactly what happened. Senator Risch notified the White House, which then asked Manchester to withdraw. He officially pulled out last month, citing personal reasons.
I love our president. I love our country.
So how painful was it to have to withdraw?
Hey, listen, politics is politics.
In a statement, the RNC told us the chairwoman did not suggest to Mr. Manchester in any way that it would more quickly advance his confirmation if members of his family made a political contribution. The RNC tells us it has returned the money his family donated earlier this year. Nora?
All right, Jim, thank you.